Hi guys, my name is Sham, and someone on Facebook asked about the surgical black Arkansas and age and compared to Eschers and over sharpened stones. I got really surprised when I tested. I have honed a lot, basically, but mainly I have used straight razor stones, finishing the edge, but I never ever tried black surgical Arkansas stone to just test the edge, how it looked like. And I finally able to test it, and when I put on Facebook, you can see I have more than 100 Arkansas stones, including the black surgical, different companies. This particular stone is made by Norton, and this one is, as you can see, translucent Arkansas. And if you pay attention on the corner area to it, you see the Norton hard Arkansas, and exactly same thing on this stone. But I just used this stone on this side. I will try to clean up, but you can see it actually by UC made by Norton, and is a translucent black hard Arkansas, or some people call black surgical Arkansas. Today, actually tonight, it's the night time, I was able to taste them, and my surprise, I couldn't believe what kind of age I got it. It took me some time because first time when you do something, you want to make sure you are not going to make mistakes. I did not test translucent Arkansas because, as I said, I will test black surgical. As you can see, I have in here some Japanese stones, very fine Japanese stones, Escher, yellow green Escher, and so many different type stones. But idea was test this black Arkansas, surgical Arkansas versus Escher stones or any other Japanese stones. To tell you, it surprised me. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that my age will be so fine. I would say at first I brought the age around 8K, and then I stopped it and moved to black surgical Arkansas, and I made around 200 strokes because you can see it's very small stone. I said, let me make I put the oil. This is the oil. I use it, and I made 200 strokes. And I look at the age, I didn't see nothing. Basically, 200 strokes time didn't do nothing to the age. I was wondering what is that and why it doesn't do anything to the age. And I was making the as I hone straight razor, as I hone Eschers and overstones, Japanese stones. I did not put any pressure. Then I decided, you know what, I'm going to use a little pressure and then see. And when you put the pressure and Eschers, Japanese stones, or any overstones, you will mess up your edge. You're not supposed to use the pressure. But I put a little bit more pressure, and I made 200 more strokes, and I look at the edge. I couldn't believe what I get. Absolutely amazing edge. And I would say, I don't think so. If anybody will tell that age is worse than Isha's age, I don't know. I think if somebody wants to get the age as good as you need to have a little experience because you remember, translucent Arkansas will not act as like Isher or Japanese stones, but your end result will be same, maybe the better compare some stones. But I would say you can get maximum out of the straight razor. You can use it, but you need to know the correct pressure and not be afraid of the using it, because if you are straight razor user guy, and it will give you some hard times. But if you are knife sharpening person, it will be easy because all your life you have used pressure, and pressure will help you on knife volts, straight razor volt. And I always said do not use the pressure, but this was the exception. This is the first time in 30 years I'm seeing when you finish up the age, straight razor age, you can use the pressure and it will not hurt if you have black surgical Arkansas. I would say this is one of the fine is you can get it. I have not done the shave test, but I used my microscope. I look at the age, and only one change I did it. If you know how the Escher edge looks like, when you use Escher edge and cortical edge, usually I would tell you when you finish up edge on Escher, you just go to lever, strap it, you're done, you're fine. But in Arkansas stone, you will not get that. You will have, because of the pressure, you will have very, very fine chips. Of course, you have to have the magnification to see that, otherwise you are not going to see. To get rid of it, the solution, but basically 99% cortical that does to you. Same thing. You have to use the leather side, not leather side, but the linen side first. Put the white paste and make 5 strokes, and that fine chips will go away, and then move on to the leather side, and you will have your fine, one of the fine edges. I would say, I mean, this is very fine, and you will be very, very happy you have an own Black Surgical Arkansas. And you cannot spend $500 for Escher, whatever it is. Some of them goes more than that. Black Surgical Arkansas will do. Trick will be only, again, do not afraid of using the pressure. Edge has to come back around the 8K level. After that, use your pressure, and then again strap and move on to the linen side, and then move back to the leather side. Lastly, this is the razor I honed, I tested. Okay, as you can see, this razor does not have a name, and I will tell you one more trick. That is in why the blade doesn't have the name, because this was important for someone, and it's very high quality razor. That's why they don't want the people to know, and it's they erase the name and they come nameless. But if you see the blade doesn't have name, that means very high quality razor. Now I do have a couple razors in here. This is Jerry Stoll. I think this is one of the best maker at that time. He made it. I think he quit. He doesn't make any more razors. I have 2 of his razors. One this blade, and the other one is the, I think, I'm still changed. I forgot the name of it exactly. And I have a couple more very rare razors, very high quality. I don't think so. Some of you know these. Maybe very rare people don't know. Very high quality razor, and I'm going to finish up this razor on this and shave this, just to see that different still quality, still how it will act it. Basically, I have last one. I think I will try this one, just translucent with this stone to finish up, and then shave this all of them. I hope this video will help you. I'm going to put on YouTube, and I think I will put the link on Facebook. Thank you guys. I hope this one will help somebody. Thank you.